Have you ever been discovered? White men were always discovering us. But we humored them, we carried their luggage, we showed them what they wanted to see, though we never understood why they killed things and refused to eat them. They wrote down their impressions and sent them home to their friends as the truth about what they called darkest Africa, boasting how they had found our rivers and our lakes, and even naming them after their own chiefs, like Victoria and Albert. But things have changed. It is time we too had our Livingstons, our Mungo Parks, our Stanleys. It is time we in turn explore the homeland of the white man. Land ahoy! Our purpose on this expedition was to locate the geographical center of the remote island of Britain, marked vaguely on an old map as Greenwich Mean Time. Hard at starboard! This is the coast of darkest Britain, of Lytham St. Anne's, 1972. Absolutely scientific survey approaching from the west coast. There she goes! Sail and mainmast. Dodging the coast guards, we prepared to make our landfall. Our sea voyage was over, and our journey inland was about to begin. Stand by for landing! Four Africans alone in savage Lancashire. Bloke Modisane, our naturalist. Merdel Jordine, our anthropologist. Yemi Ajibade, our navigator and reporter. And myself, Horace Ové, the leader. That's Douglas. This was our gateway to the maze of watery channels on which the British tribes rely for all their communications. Hello. Are you Douglas?
Douglas, actually, sir.
Oh, Douglas.
May I welcome you to these shores, sir?
Yes, yes. Come aboard, come aboard.
Can I jump on your deck?
Yes, please do. Come
okay?
right ahead. Our guide Douglas was a strong and sturdy tribesman, a fine figure in his typical regalia.
Hello, Douglas.
How do you do, ma'am?
Look, this is Douglas.
How do you do, sir?
Call me Buana.
Buona, sir. Very good, sir.
Hear me? Come up and meet Douglas. Come and meet Douglas. Note the peaked headgear to ward off the evil eye.
Welcome to England.
Good, 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 good. Douglas!
To help with the boat, Yemi engaged Gil, a picturesque fuzzy-wuzzy of the nomadic hippie tribe, found all over Britain.
Oh, you're the boatman?
Yes, I am.
Come down.
Right, thanks.
I'll show you how to work.
They mumble an unintelligible dialect. You have to shout to them and use sign language.
This is the rope here. This is the rope. It is steering. You hold it here. You see, you can turn it as you go left and right. But don't jerk it. All right? Yeah. Hold it.
Right, yeah.
Yes. Okay? All right, just look straight as you're going.
Yeah.
Okay? Good lad.
Right.
Okay.
So our crew complete. I led them into the unknown. We found the lock to be a sophisticated device for what seemed a backward and primitive region. It admitted us into the ancient waterways of Britain. By voyaging along these canals, we would be able to explore the hidden parts of England few black men had seen and lived to talk about.
Very clever. Yes?
Behind us, the gates closed and cut off our retreat to civilization and Africa.
Hot water bottles, yeah, 3. Umbrellas, 2.
We tuned our radio to music from home and checked through our stores.
Yes. Cowrie shells for the natives. Yes. Coconut. We're running low. Sack full of Gary. Yes. And bananas.
There's some bananas over there.
Wait a minute. What about the stock? Yes. Last us another couple of weeks, maybe 3.
Onwards through the mysterious landscape of South Lancashire.
Ogoni musango omukazi katindo ekirago omukazi katindo ojawa akatinda waleeta omuseno wa kamala okukoka yakutoka yavwere yakabanda ogoni musango omukazi mudozi ekirago omukazi mudozi ojawa muganza jawni yakusima agoni wa musima watole mali wa mugula amubite mugongo wamuswaga ino amanga ko wamuswaga agoni wamuswaga uyo mubacholi oluva mubacholi atuse mubateso oluva mubateso ngajire mubalulu agoni obusungu bwakugema wagema omwiko walukoto wamubite mugongo eyo amanga ko wamuswaga agoni kubanda nibagere bijidi bitamazima
As there was no sign of hostility from the natives, Modisane made expeditions ashore to investigate the environment scientifically. His aim was to collect specimens of new species of plants and insects and send them home to find out their uses and the possibility of developing them as cash crops. This is a hostile environment for Africans fresh to the country. There's no big game and it's difficult to live off the land. His antics soon attracted the curiosity of the native children. Their arrival was welcome. Their tribal knowledge might tell us something about the flora and fauna of these primeval pastures.
Where have you come from?
Africa. You know, big place.
Why are you wearing them funny clothes?
Oh, that's the clothes we wear in Africa.
Got a queer afro.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose so, yes.
So those funny things?
It is. It's a necklace. Yes, it is a queen necklace.
What are they made out of?
Pardon?
What are they made out of?
Missionary teeth. Teeth of missionaries. No, it isn't. It's really plastic. Now, I have come here to look at your flowers and the trees and the animals and the fishes and the things. Now, would you like to help me find some? And butterflies and tadpoles and other little things. Can you help me?
Soon he gained their confidence and set them to work. Thus he discovered the strange English daisy flower, which the African Botany Institute has named Bloke Modisane in his honor. With their help, he soon gathered a variety of exotic specimens and learned the herbal medicine on which these natives rely, for lack of a modern national health service.
Dandelions to tilt time with, cuckoo plants for boils and toothache, dock leaves for nettle stings, witch chisel for lumps and bruises, celandine for arts, henbane's deadly poison turns your inside into treacle.
Yemi recorded his findings for the experts back in Africa.
Such is the folklore of our people, for whom these woods and plains have been home for more than 1,000 years. But soon, all this will be lost. Who then will be able to tap their ancient wisdom, their juju, their oral literature stretching back to the dimmest beginning of the tribe? These children are a repository of the old folk myths and songs. Will their children learn them? Or will this aspect of their culture disappear forever? Yemi Ajibade, Lancashire, Northern Britain.
On we went, careful to show no sign of fear to the natives. Unarmed and relaxed, we were received with friendliness and curiosity and offerings of sweet brown tea. We did our best to create a favorable impression and played our national anthem to amuse these river people. So, the Black Expedition penetrated deeper into the British waterway system in search for the geographical center of Britain. As we went, we made a map of the unknown interior to help future African explorers into this strange wilderness. Our plan was to follow the legendary Liverpool to Leeds Canal as far as the fabled city of Wigan, then through the ancient craft centre of Burnley and the Pennine Mountains to our goal, the centre of Britain, whose whereabouts had still to be determined. En route, we pursued our anthropological studies.
I'd like to ask you a few questions. We're doing an anthropological...
I'm having my tea,
Oh,
look.
you are? Oh, but you don't mind answering
No.
questions. That's lovely. Do you have any children?
They're all married now.
Oh, that's lovely. So that solves that. Okay, well, do you know about the secret societies here?
There is none, I don't think.
What about witchcraft? Do you know about
I
witchcraft?
don't know about witchcraft.
Witchcraft?
No.
No? Well, what do you consider this society, this community to be? Do you think of it as a water community?
It's dull.
It's dull. Well, what do you do to change the
Nothing.
society here? Yeah. but you like living here.
Yeah.
And
I
what do you
come
think
from
of
the
it?
town, you see, where I had to come down here because my husband was down here.
Mhm.
So I had to stay, you see.
Mhm.
36 years I've been down here.
Mhm. And do you think of this as a dying village then?
No, it's all right. It's very nice and quiet,
Mhm.
but there's no activity.
Mhm. Do you know of anybody with any special powers?
Not round here, love.
No. What about the old people? Do you find that they have an active role to fulfill in this society or here in this village?
No, love. No.
What do they do? Do you know?
Just sit and wait till the end, that's all.
Yes.
That's all.
Do you-
There's
do-
nothing, you see, here,
Yes.
love.
Do you belong to a club or
No.
What activity do you?
Nothing. Just watch television
But you enjoy that, yeah?
and knit.
Ah, good afternoon. I'm so sorry to disturb you. I'm from the Black Expedition. Oh, you have a sore hand. I'm so sorry. And, I'm so sorry. But we're doing an inquiry on the anthropological aspects of the British societies.
Yes.
And I wondered if you'd mind answering some questions. Yes? That's lovely. Do you have mixogamous marriage? I mean, do people from this village marry outside the community?
Oh yes, I did. I'm a Yorkshire boy and I married a Lancashire girl.
Yeah. Would you say that the patrilineal or agnatic kinship or the matrilineal or uterine kinship patterns are the norm here? In other words, do you have marriages within the family?
You mean intermarriages?
Yes.
No. It's not really done. You know, it's not. Cousins don't marry cousins or anything like that. You know.
What do you think of the idea
Well,
of intermarriage?
it all depends how you're given, which way you're given to, isn't it?
Would you do it yourself, for example?
Well, I don't know. I've done queer things in my life.
Is there any concubinage or sororate marriage to a wife's sister?
No.
No? Are marriages arranged by parents?
No.
No. What do you think of that?
Well, I'm not so keen.
No, not very keen, no.
Yeah. In assessing the kinship or siblingship structure of, what is this place called?
Ring a bells.
Yes. Would you say that the patrilineal or agnatic kinship or the matrilineal or uterine kinship patterns are the norm?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Do you believe in polygamy?
Polygamy, that's 2 or 3 wives,
Yes,
isn't
that's
it?
right.
No.
Can't afford it.
Fine, thank you very much. Well, thank you for answering the
You're quite
questions.
welcome.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I hope everything
Thank
goes
you
out all
very
right
much.
for you.
Yeah.
It's
Bye.
very lovely.
As we journeyed into the interior, influenza, the English sickness which makes Britain the black man's grave, strained our nerves. Quarrels fled up. But native servants do make life easier. The British servant can be trained, and white boys do give one leisure for useful work. In years to come, if properly developed, this land could become a paradise for blacks.
Oh, Jumbo!
Jumbo Mumbo.
These native water people are no longer the noble savages they once were. Progress, the outside world, even expeditions like ours, all have helped to bring about sad changes. We question everyone we met, both those on shore and those passing in their clumsy native training canoes.
Could you tell me where we are? Appley Lock's the next one. Appley Lock.
Some of the natives appear to have lost their tribal identity already.
Jumbo bwana, habari?
Nzuri.
Najua Swahili tu, oh, mzuri. Natoka wapi?
Afrika.
Ndio, najua. Afrika wapi? Kenya?
Kenya.
Oh, najua Kenya, ha?
Moshi.
Habari ya huko? Ndio, najua Moshi tu. Moshi. Nairobi. Dar es Salaam, najua? Ndio, najua sana.
Disaster struck, Our noble ships seem as tired of the climate as we were. Hippie Gill told us the worst.
Oh, that gasket. That gasket's gone. Don't know what we're going to do now.
With our engine out of action, we were now helpless, dependent on our own muscles. There was nothing else we could do but to tow the boat through the dense, reedy swamps that masked the approach to our next objective, the famous forbidden city of Wigan. Douglas navigating us through the pouring rain. We were an unspeakably miserable and disheartened band, but urged on by destiny, we struggled forward. Yemi pushed on up the winding muddy creeks to continue his record of tribal behavior.
These happy, laughing Pickaninnies are from a small community of Lancastrians who inhabit one of the remotest settlements in this remote and rugged region. The black expedition to the center of Britain is about to come face to face with a group of people who are as little affected by black contacts as any in Britain.
So to the squalid mud brick huts and shanties of this famous lost city of Wigan. To find out more, we asked to be taken to their leader.
Good afternoon, my lord Mayor. How are you? We are a member of the Black Expedition to the center of Britain, and we choose your city as for our first stop as the most important town on the canal.
Yes.
Yes. We want to ask the relationship of your township, I mean your clan here, your tribe.
Yes.
Do you permit exogamy, the sort of getting married out of the tribe, allowing your daughters or menfolk to get married to neighboring tribes?
Oh, well, yes, of course. I don't know what you mean. Do you mean your kind of people?
Oh, not my kind. I'm so far away. I mean, say you go out, this is Wigan.
Yes.
Now, you go out of your boundary, this is your tribe.
Yes,
your
oh
township.
yes, some people do, you know. In fact, my own daughter's married a young man from a neighbouring town. So this does happen, that we don't always marry people just from this town.
Yeah,
no,
I can see that.
Neither men or women, you know. They fall in love with somebody, this is it, you know. We have great freedom, actually, you know, with choice, great freedom of choice.
We are very interested in the relationship of your tribe and the neighboring tribes. How do you get along? For example, the place where your daughter got married to.
Yes.
Do you have any great difference?
Oh, no, not really. No. I think you would find in this northern part of the country that everybody is a friendly people, you know, one to another. We're very friendly. For instance, if a stranger come into my house, the first thing I would say is, I'll put the kettle on and make you a cup of tea if you want it. And this is not just peculiar to me. This is the way we are up here, you know, in this part of the country.
Now, your witches, witchcraft, and wizards here, do they meet regularly?
We don't have any witchcraft and
You
wizards
don't have any?
as such in the town. Oh, no.
There's no secret society?
Well, there may be. There's the masons, we'll say, or the
Oh,
odd
yes.
fellas, or things like this. But we don't have any witchcraft or wizardry in the town, you know, as such. There are societies that people belong to, you know, and but it isn't by any means, you know,
it's a secular site. On our way coming down, we employ a few people to help our barge along the canal. And we say, hey, where are you going, mister? And say, we are going to Wigan. Some of them laugh and say, why? What is it? And things. What's interesting about Wigan that they seem to smile like that?
Well, do you mean smile in a facetious way, or?
We are confused about it ourselves.
Well, you know, in the old days, the music hall characters that used to come and entertain, they used to get a great laugh if they mentioned Wigan Pier. Well, we haven't got any pier in Wigan. It's just an image that's grown up, you know, and it's been very facetious, very funny, they thought it, you know. Well, there isn't any Wigan Pier at all. There isn't any.
Well, this is very informing, my Lady Mayor.
Yeah.
Shall I introduce to you my fellow members of the expedition? Merdel.
Good afternoon.
Lady Mayor. Bloke Modisane.
May I tell you, Yemi, that I'm not addressed as Lady Mayor, but as Mr. Mayor, unfortunately.
Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Mayor, that's it.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. So,
How do you do, Mr. Mayor?
that's
A native boat towed us on. We had to ask our way from strange new tribe folk.
How far are we at the center of this country?
Very good.
The center?
Right.
Yes.
Go, you've got it. Go, yes. You go, Bob.
What tribe are you? Yes, you.
I'm a skinhead.
Skinhead?
That a tribe over here?
What? How far are we from the center of Britain? What? Is there a waterfall at Burnley?
Right through to Leeds, down in the hole,
Yes.
behind the shoulder in the hole.
What about
18 miles in that clock.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing red.
One local tribe, the Cloggies, came rushing to meet us, and here was a new mystery. Their faces were black. The trumpetings of their fantastic convoluted instruments hurt our sophisticated and delicate musical ears. As we watched, the music took hold of the dancers, and they moved into their age-old rhythmic ritual. We tried to conceal our real feelings. Unfortunately, our applause and backsheesh simply started the dance again, this time with rather obscene fertility objects in their hands. We didn't like to think too deeply about the implication of this dubious ritual. We wondered if they would be secretive about the meaning and origin of their bizarre performance. Hello.
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 Hello. How do you do?
Tell me something about your dance. What's the origins of your dance?
Well, the origin isn't known. There are a lot of people, historians, have their ideas of what it's supposed to be. And we dance it traditionally at Easter Saturday.
I see.
Every Easter Saturday we dance from boundary to boundary of the town. And the origin is said to be that the dance was brought by the Moors.
The Moors?
The Moors.
Yeah.
To the Cornish slate mines centuries ago. And then when the Cornish slate mines began to die out, the dancers, the workers in the mines, they brought the dance to the Lancashire quarry mines.
Oh, really?
And it's been handed down, I think, from then.
Oh, I see. Why do you paint this black stuff over your face?
Well, we think that it's a disguise.
A disguise?
A disguise, with it being a ritual or a pagan dance. And that's how the way we get in touch with it.
I see.
Yeah.
And Ireland.
Yeah.
Very nice. And you sort of do things like this.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yes.
Tap out to the music, yeah.
Yes. And the customers.
Yeah, the bells.
Yeah,
The
the
decoration.
Yes, international festival. Yes.
What, you representing the English?
Yes, right, yes. Yes. Very interesting week we had.
How did they respond to you?
Oh, fabulous. Fabulous. Real good time. No. Same in Ireland. It was a fabulous time.
Oh, I see. And it's got plenty of nails on it.
Oh, yes. You wear red and some wear blue. What does this mean?
Well,
what is
the red
significance in this?
the dance is made up of 4 gents and 4 ladies.
4 ladies?
Yes, because in a true Morris dance, there's no ladies actually do the dance. So there's 4 of us represent ladies, and we have the strap over the left shoulder and the blue ribbon on the hat. And the gents have it over the right shoulder and red ribbon on the hat. And they make the 4 ladies and 4 gents.
The mystery was explained. The cloggies trotted away, leaving us with the key to Britain's ancient history. The word Moors is short for blackamoors, the old dialect word for Africans. This surely proved the British culture, degraded as it now is, was originally brought here by African missionaries and explorers long, long ago. So, in a sense, we, the Black Expedition of 1972, were walking in the footsteps of our revered ancestors. Perhaps nothing in the whole expedition gave us such pride of race as this discovery.
Look at the spa.
We occasionally went to shore to relax in one of the waterside rest houses provided for distinguished travelers. These are wooden wattle and daub affairs, often containing fascinating native masks. Souvenirs we could hardly resist. Here we were free to discuss the natives in privacy without being overheard. God, this chicken has no taste. I don't think they use herbs or salt or spices at all.
Sure. Have you noticed the way they're battery chickens? They're brought up in a totally artificial way.
I think that you have to hate food to cook it so badly. Have you noticed we had vegetables the other day, and it seemed as if the idea was to drown them in water, bring violently to the boil, serve while still hot, and there's nothing in them. Not even every goodness has been boiled to kingdom come.
Right. Not even the children knows about, has never seen a cow, or they don't see real foods like pea trees or potatoes. They come in boxes now.
Yeah, this thing about eating, the sort of pronging peas with the sort of fork, you know, and you know, peas are about that size, you know.
Right.
And so eventually the man gets the food all piled up on the fork.
The back of the fork.
Of course, the back of the where else? The back of the fork, and suddenly the great event is about to happen. You see, the fork comes up like this, and the food falls down. And the man looks around and he says, "Excuse me."
Why you do that? Well, I think you must give them their marks. Sometimes they are polite, but they go too far, and then you're never sure. You know the man who came on the barge last time?
Yeah.
He gave me a polo.
A what?
Polo. You know,
with a hole in the middle, yes.
I took it. Yeah. Then he came on again, he gave me a polo. So I took two, so that it doesn't come next time.
Whereas with West Indians or Africans...
No, but he went about going, telling his friends.
He took two.
He took two polo at a time.
Well, but what do you think about the whiteness of white people? How did you...
That's very interesting. You know, when I was a kid...
when we first arrived...
I remember when I was a kid like this.
Yeah.
And the first European I saw, my friend, I said, I thought that man had been involved in some terrible accident.
No.
It's true. And they looked after him, and when he was healed, he looked like that.
Yeah.
And some of us, I hope I was in some accident myself, so I can ride a motorbicycle and then bully people around and things.
Yeah. You know when you have an accident and you tear your skin off, you know,
Right.
and the white inside. And I was afraid to touch. The first time I saw one, I thought, well, if I touched him, you know, it's like touching a wound you'll hurt somebody.
Are you sure?
What we were speaking about just now, I want you to sort of illustrate to me the difference between the Western way of dancing and the African way of dancing.
Boom, wait, I'll show you.
Show us.
It's like this, you see. The Europeans, you see, they dance with their heads up in the sky like this, you know. And sort of pretty steps, you know, like sort of... but the Africans, man, they dance with their heads up. And they go, hey, what?
Oh, yeah!
June the 25th, longitude 3 degrees west. I pen these lines with half a feeling they will never be read by any other black man. We are all glad of a safe night's rest, where our weary bodies might repose, undisturbed save for the unfamiliar noises of the English bush. Today we pass several Lancastrian villages, which, though humble, were pervaded by a hearty geniality.
Yes, Douglas?
Permission to call out, sir?
Yes, you can go to bed.
Very good, sir. Night.
Good night.
We have voyaged far into the interior, but to retreat now is unthinkable. The name of Africa would be mud. What is certain is that we are the first black men to have traversed this route in the history of this dank and dismal island. We look forward to doing valuable explorations. Douglas escorted Merdel in a native boat through the muddy swamps to the hidden villages where she took ethnological measurements.
I'm from the Black Expedition. I'm conducting a survey on the physical characteristics and tribal origins of people within this community. Usually we do take blood samples and urine tests, but tonight I'm just going to ask you to do very few simple tests for me, right? Okay? Now, this group, for example, I'd like you just simply to clasp your hands, and I'd like just to see the way you do it. Yeah? I want to see which thumb goes over which. That's left
To determine people's origins, anthropologists have devised a standard set of physical tests. Some are very simple, like seeing which people fold their left thumb over their right, or vice versa, or seeing which people can do certain things with their tongues and which people can't.
Just simply stick your tongue out and turn the tips of your tongue upwards.
Old tongues, new tongues, love tongues, neglected tongues. Such are the tools of the field anthropologist's rigorous calling, the living clue to a remote people's ethnic past. There were other clues too, like the eyes, earlobes, fingerprints, fat on the arm, hair on the chest. Few parts of the body escape our examination.
I'd just like to check the cephalic index, which is the ratio of the width of your head to the length of your head. It's very simple.
We noticed the peculiar pinched noses of the natives, almost always clogged with nasal diseases. So their noses became swollen, purple and hot, a condition the natives oddly call a cold. It is clear that there's no such thing as a pure Englishman. The only characteristic they have in common is this alabaster pigmentation of their skin, a phenomenon of which they are extremely proud. I wish I knew why.
Fairly oblong.
Long. Long-headed.
Long?
Ratio. Long-headed.
Jembe rangu we jembe na mumparo mani jembe rima. Jembe rangu we jembe na mumparo mani jembe rima. Jembe rangu we jembe na mumparo mani jembe rima. Jembe rangu we jembe na mumparo.
We passed the high standards of living and the gross national product, which are the terrible twin dark gods of this land, and which enslave the natives in a web of superstition. Those who do not serve the gods of work or industry do not hold up their heads as free men, but call themselves unemployed and bewail their fate. They live in huddles of huts and crude shanty towns, while the roadways are given over as blood-stained altars for the daily human sacrifice.
Eastwards, ever eastwards, the canal bears us to the heart of Britain, through the wild and empty bushlands, through the very center of native township, nearer and nearer to our great objective. Now there is one obstacle left, that terrifying, stupendous Bingley 5 Rice Lock, one of the 7 wonders of the waterways. If we get through, then our troubles are nearly at an end. But if we fail, who knows?
Native trumpeters greeted our progress as we battled with the pent-up forces of the element. But our anxiety turned to delight when we realized that the raucous songs of these primitive people were actually welcoming our passage. And then we were through. All was quiet, peaceful, pastoral, on the upper reaches of the waterways, so like our own beloved mangrove swamps. Our friendly native boat towed us past savannah lands and rolling pastures. On those last few miles of our voyage, our triumph was tempered by regret, for soon we should bid our last farewells to this gentle way of travel and part forever from our loyal crew.
Goodbye, Douglas.
Goodbye, sir. It was tough, but we made it. God bless you, Bwana. Take care, it's rough out there.
So we turned our back on that friendly white face, on the proud vessel that had become our home. Spurred on by destiny, we started overland to blaze a trail to the center of Britain, a trail that will go down in history. And if we left our bones to bleach in those horrid wastes, let no African say that, beset as we were by danger, we had not perished like true black men in an honorable cause. For our overland march, we recruited a band of light-hearted, flat-footed porters to carry our bags.
I get a zumba, zumba, zumba. I get a zumba, zumba, zumba. Going down, you Zulu warrior. Going down, you Zulu chief, chief, chief.
Louder! Come on, let's have it. Come on. Move!
It takes time to train a body of raw white men. They are suspicious and insolent by turns. They will waste your time over the most trivial matters. They will shout and threaten and look big at the drop of a hat. But we had been long enough on this expedition to learn how to deal with white men. All they expect from you is kindness and consideration. And if you are patient and frank with them, you will soon gain their confidence and goodwill. These North British types were the finest natives we had met, between here and the sea. They were clean living, well-nourished, free of diseases, and they promised to do their duty like men and never desert us in our hour of need. On occasion, though, we had to be firm with them, for it was important to show them that the black man cannot be trifled with. So far, not a shot has been fired on this expedition to hurt a living soul. This was a great triumph. But, alas, the long march took toll of our men, and before many miles, they became quite ugly. There was nothing for it but to pay them their wages in shells and let them go. For such a surly, scowling set I have seldom seen.
Butler Smith, Henry Wiki, Willoughby. Oscar
Move on.
Willoughby.
But you must not overpay them, or you will spoil them for the next black explorers who comes this way. Never mind their grumbles.
Call, who's calling? Call. Get the money quick. Yes, Warrington, you see, Warrington. Mr. Kid Warrington. No, Warrington? You dead? Okay.
All this way for a pocket full of beans.
So we went on alone, deep into the treacherous marshes and swamps which lie at the so-called heart and center of Britain. Soaked to the skin, racked with colds in the head, we struggled on, determined to plant our flag at the dead center. We named these unknown beauties of nature as we went on: Mount Jomo Kenyatta, the plains of Julius Nyerere, the gorge of Nkrumah. We were awed by the mighty Pennine chain, with only our homely Kilimanjaro to measure against its British natural grandeur. This indeed is a fastness to challenge any man. We ascended the long slope of the naked ridge, arrived at the summit, traveled across its western rim, and there, below us, was the center of Britain. For the first time, civilized eyes beheld these hidden wonders. Here, so far from home, we planted our tattered flag in the virgin ground and photographed ourselves for Africa and posterity. My God, this is an awful place. It is something to have got here. We must now turn our backs for the long run home and a desperate struggle. I wonder if we can do it.